Welcome to Reality Tea Times 2, the podcast where we discuss all the trash reality TV we love to hate. I'm Tanika, and today we're just doing a quick little situation, a quick little episode from Married at First Sight so far. Now, I do know it's probably all released on streaming. I do believe it is. That's what Ava told me. It's all released on streaming, so I do not have access to Peacock, so I don't have access to the full stream, but it is being released here on a channel here in Canada called Slice, and where they're releasing episode by episode, one week at a time. So at this point, I've only watched 2 episodes. The third one did come out already this week, but I'll see if I can add it on, if there's anything to add on to the episode before I release it once I've watched it. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at here. I've only seen weddings and I still have more weddings to watch. So, but just with that understanding. But so far, what I'm thinking of this season is it's good. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm enjoying this new format where they are basically skipping the fluff. No one gives a shit about the weddings. The weddings are the wedding dress shopping and all of that, and the tuck shopping. No one cares. And I'm happy they've removed that, and they kind of go straight into like we're meeting these people, we're understanding who these people are, and then jumping in with the weddings. So I've loved that so far. I think that's been great. Um, and the other thing that I want to mention here, because it's going to tie in, is I'm loving that we are doing older couples. I think that is great. We have like an older, like a golden age type couple, and I think we'll have like a more like 40-ish, 40, 50-ish couple, which I think is also going to be really great. But kind of on that front, we seen, I think, so 4 weddings so far, I believe. And maybe it's more, maybe it's more than that. I can't remember. But one of the weddings that we kind of had here where I think it was our first wedding, and to then find out later that the mother of that woman is also getting married at first sight. That is insane. That is insane. I love this concept of mother-daughter being on the show together and then have to honeymoon with each other. But like that, I kind of love this idea. This is so cool. Um, so we'll kind of see how that goes. And then you have the older couple, where my girl has like what, 4 kids. I don't know if he had kids. I don't think so, or maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. But he doesn't have kids. But when she came out in her red dress, I actually really loved it. I loved the idea of the red dress. But here's what I'm gonna say. He's very mellow and pretty quiet of an individual, you can tell. And she's very much out there with her personality. She's very upbeat. My girl is jumping into the pool with her wedding dress. She's very adventurous, and adventurous is great, but I do wonder if it's maybe a little too much for him, but we'll see. So yeah, I mean, like I said, this was going to be kind of a quick little thing. Like I said, I'll see if I can add something to the mix. But again, I don't have names of people. I don't remember everybody. But what I am going to say, just from what I have seen so far with these couples, is who I think will go the distance. And again, I don't know names. So the first couple, the one whose mom's also getting married, I could see it. I could see it. The black couple, I don't see it. Personally, I don't see it. Um, we had we have the one whose mother is like, I don't understand why my daughter wants to do this. I don't like any of this. I don't care. You seem like you could be okay, but you're marrying my daughter at first sight, so fuck you. I don't like you. Her mother is wow. Whoa. Cool. But yeah, I could see that getting old. Maybe he wanting out, but we'll see. And then, yeah, then the older couple, I think she's I think she's beautiful. I think he's definitely attracted to her. I think he likes her personality, but I could see that wearing on someone as time goes on. But we'll see. Prove me wrong. But yeah, so if there's anything that I'll add to the episode, you will hear that before we head out into the outro. But if this is um all I've got before I release the episode, then we're heading straight into the outro because that is it. That is it for this episode. So if you like what you heard, please rate, review the podcast on either Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Also, don't forget that you can also share us with everyone in your life if you really love this. And I do want to read those reviews. I'm definitely getting 5-star ratings, but I want to read those reviews. So send me those reviews and I'll read those 4 and 5-star reviews on the podcast. Also, we're on every one of your favorite podcast apps, every one of them, including you can find us on YouTube at Reality Tea Times 2. If you want to connect with us, you can do so by going to either Facebook or Instagram at Reality Tea Times 2. You can also find us on Twitter, TikTok, Reddit at Reality Tea Times 2 Pod. We also have our email, which is at realityteatimes2 at hotmail.com. Definitely want to hear from you guys. And we also have our new website where you can listen to all of these episodes. You can review the podcast on there as well. You can connect with me in any way, all the stuff. It's all there, and you can find me there at www.realityteatimes2, all spelled out, dot podpage.io. It's there. And don't forget, I also have my other podcast with my friend Mikkel, Next Take Podcast, where we talk about all kinds of different topics. But you can find us on any of your favorite podcast apps over there as well. Or you can also go to YouTube and you go to Next Take Podcast, as well as our website, which is solo.to/Next Take Podcast. So yeah, there's that, and that's basically that. And again, don't forget, if all of this information is overwhelming, we do have all of the links, everything in our show notes. But that is it for now, guys. Thanks. Bye.